And how do y'all feel about the fight?
It's gonna be a fun experience, man. It really is. I think, this is something that we both want.
Okay, we have Arturo Montes here and George Pilecki. He goes by Nick and Art. Now, in 2 weeks you're gonna be fighting each other. What started this whole thing?
Mr. I got something to prove over here.
I got something to prove. I have nothing to prove.
Yeah, you do. Go ahead, dude.
Well, you always talking crap, saying that you're the best boxer. You think you should prove yourself.
When did that ever come out of my mouth? That never came out.
It came out many times over.
Okay.
Nothing, but I'm going to show you. You're going to see.
Let me intervene and tell you how it really started, because he's misinformed once again. How it really started was Mr. Pilecki over here has it in his mind that, I have everything to prove. I have everything to prove. I have to prove myself because I'm Nick and I have to prove myself. Come on, get out of here, dude. You don't have to prove anything to your friends, number one. Number two, I never said I was the greatest boxer, as I'm quoted by Nick here, because that never happened. I don't know where he got that from. Now, granted that if the places were switched in his comment, I did this and I did that, and I bragged about my black belt and all this other stuff. Come on, dude, really? You're
When have I bragged about it? I always say about it when you're talking like, I can beat you, I can box you, I can wrestle you, I can tap you out. And then because I've done it my whole life for 6 years.
Okay.
And you just coming in, I know.
And you know what? I never took anything away from you. Did I never take anything away from you? Did I?
Always challenge me. You always want to fight. You always want to wrestle. You always want to box. And then what happens? I call you out. And then
Before we say anything, we're good friends.
Yes.
Okay, we're very good friends. All right. And what good friends do is they jerk around with each other, mess with each other, on a daily basis. It's not my fault that he can't take a joke and that he takes it personally. I mean, if I say, hey, I'm gonna knock you out. Hey, there was a little sarcastic laughter after that. Take a joke, bro. But I mean, aside from all that, obviously we're not gonna be joking in 2 weeks because that's what's gonna wind up, it all boiling down to, right? Is that you wanted this whole little situation to occur because you, like I said before, you had it in your mind that you have something to prove, and you don't have to prove anything.
Like I said, I have nothing to prove.
Okay.
Proved it my whole life. It's just I'm here to show you that you're wrong.
Okay.
So there's obviously a little bit of beef between you two. What do you think? What are your thoughts coming into this fight, other than obviously you both are going to beat each other up?
I don't want to hurt him. That's not my main goal in this. My main goal is not to go in there and completely just, bash him into the ground. That's not what I want to do. Like I said, we're actually really good friends. But am I going to do it? We'll have to see in 2 weeks. Do you have anything to say? I mean, you're being quiet. You had all this smack talk. I mean, I would assume you have something to say.
I have lots to say.
Well, say it to my face. You haven't said it right here.
I don't have to say it with my words. I'm going to say it with my fist in 2 weeks.
Okay, well, say it with your fist in 2 weeks. But we're not.
I'm not coming out to hurt you either, but I'm just saying it's going to end quickly. You're going to be on the ground and you're going to regret it.
Okay, well,
Just,
you know what? And then you know what the best part is that he's got that whole thing. Here's the best part of everything, is that Nick has in his mind that since his idol is Anderson Silva, that he is Anderson Silva. If it were Anderson Silva, I wouldn't take this fight because I get my ass kicked. Bottom line. Shh, wait, no, hear me out. Because look, he goes and he idolizes Anderson, all this other stuff. He has his hero. Okay, that's his hero. I'm not taking anything away from that. But dude, you're not Anderson Silva. Okay, you can't beat anybody, anywhere, anytime. All right, there's always somebody better than you. Whether you're faster, whether you're skinnier, whether you have more muscle, and all that shit. Hey, I'm a big guy. Number one, this wouldn't even be a legal fight because I outweigh him by so much. All right, granted that he's an underdog. Like I said, it's something to prove. But that's besides the point.
Okay.
That's besides the point. I'm giving you a chance to talk.
Not giving you a chance.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. My idol is Anderson Silva. Fact. Do I call myself Anderson Silva? No. These my idols are real characters.
Your actions call yourself Anderson Silva.
Oh, okay. You You just said that because I just said that your idol is a fake cartoon character. I'm sorry.
My idol is Goku from Dragon Ball. a very nice guy who wouldn't fight anybody weak. So now you see how I don't want to fight him now? Yes, I am calling him weak.
He's calling you weak.
Yes,
Okay.
just to clarify that.
Alright. We'll see.
I am insulting him.
We'll see if I'm weak too.
So I will have to see, I'm looking at you and I'm seeing that you're weak.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Art, you mentioned something about being heavier than him, and this wouldn't be a professional fight. Now, just so everybody out there knows, it's not a professional fight, but do you see your weight as an advantage or a disadvantage against him?
Disadvantage.
And you're saying it's a disadvantage for you or for him?
For me.
And why is that?
Because okay. Granted that, I'm a pretty big guy. I weigh 248. That's pretty big. What do you weigh?
That's 100 pounds above me.
That's
140.
Oh, you 140? Okay. 100 pounds, you said? I'm clearly 100 pounds heavier than he is. Okay. Granted that he probably bench more than that, but that's besides the point. What I'm saying is that it's unfair. Not so much for me. I should go back and take back my previous statement. It's not so much unfair for me as it is unfair for both of us because I'm a big guy. I'm a very big guy. He's a skinny guy. There are the possibilities and the danger that there is in this. This is number one why I didn't want to do it. Note that I didn't want to do this because of the danger aspect. Because, like I said, I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm not. That's not my goal in this fight. My goal is to just show him that he doesn't have to prove shit. Yeah, I cussed. I'm sorry. But that's why I don't think it's a fair advantage for either one of us.
Okay, do you agree with him on that, Nick?
Yeah, I agree. There is a disadvantage, and obviously he has a disadvantage. I have a disadvantage. My disadvantage is I'm smaller. He's bigger. If something happens, he falls on top of me. It can hurt. It's going to be hard for me to get off.
We also don't, and just to get this out there, I'm not trying to interrupt you, but we don't say go and record yourself fighting anywhere. That's not what we're promoting.
Yeah.
We're not saying, it's okay to pick up a camera and go fight, because this is probably one of the most stupidest things we've ever done. And I don't, think that we should have done it, but we're doing it anyway because there's something that has to be proved. But that's besides the point. We're all about safety. We don't recommend that anybody try what we're going to go do. Bottom line.
Okay, and we've set up some ground rules. As far as MMA, we're using standard rules, but we've added a few of our own. Can you tell the audience what that is?
The rules were no elbows whatsoever because my elbows are super sharp and I don't want to cut anybody. Same with his. Second, no knees or kicks to the head. You're allowed to kick from the waist up to the shoulders or the waist down. No head kicks, no knees to the head. Standard regular rules, no kicks to the ground, or kicks to the ground opponent, knees to the ground opponent.
Kicks to the groin.
Kicks to the groin.
No biting, no eye
gouging, no pulling hair. I don't know if we want to add stomps yet. We haven't talked about that, but I don't think it'd be smart to crush people's toes. But
yeah, I'm not down with that either.
there you go.
Call it what you want. I don't care.
All right, so is there anything else you wanted to add before we wrap this up?
Best of luck to you, sir.
Good luck to you.
And like I said, I love you. You're my friend. I'm not trying to go into this and make it personal type thing.
And short answer question for each of you, answer individually. Will you continue to be friends after this fight?
No, I'm joking. Absolutely.
No. yes. But he's gonna lose, and we'll see in 2 weeks.
I'm gonna lose in 2 weeks. So
Apparently
he's gained the ability of foresight and he can see the future. So I'm gonna lose in 2 weeks. So.
All right, and this is...
Either way, we're both gonna walk away from this winners.
All right, that sounds like a good answer to me. Good short answer.
Yeah.
And this is Arturo Montes and George Nicholas Pilecki. And this was the interview.